I've had some weird jobs in my life. Man. And by the way, when I say weird, and you guys know me, you know I like weird shit. I like weird shit. And when I say weird, I don't say weird in a negative way. Weird to me is interesting. Normal to me is boring. Like, weird is the sauce, man. We all need to be in the sauce, you know? And so I had a job once when I was a younger dude, entertaining at children's parties. Bad idea on his part. And so this was so crazy. At the time, my only means of transportation was a moped. And the muffler broke on the moped. So it sounded like this. It sounded like a Harley. So you'd hear and you'd like, let's see what's coming down the street. And it was me on a moped, like, fing, fing, hey! Right? So at the time, I was working entertaining at children's parties. And the dude who owned the company, his rule was, you're not allowed to show up in civilian clothes. You got to show up in character. The kids have to see you in character. Well, everybody else had a car, and I had a fucking moped, you know? And he assigned everybody 3 characters. He would look at you and assign the characters. And he assigned me Clown, which was fine, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And the last one bothered me a little bit. I was Peter Pan. And by the way, on a side note, if you ever go to a children's party dressed as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, you will get kicked in the nuts. Repeatedly. You're gonna hear, because you can't see with that big fucking head on, right? And all you hear is, yeah! And then a second later, ooh, like that. They all think they're fucking ninjas. But one day, I'm dressed like Peter Pan and I'm on the moped. And I'm like, and I'm on a stoplight. And this police officer pulled up. And he rolled down the window and he looked at me and he goes, hey. I said, yes, sir. And he said, I was gonna give you a ticket for no helmet, but looks like your life's going bad enough as it is. He fucking drove away and I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, what the fuck? So one time I'm at this party, right? And the guy called me. He goes, hey, you're going to the clown lady's house. I go, what the fuck does that mean? And he goes, she only orders, this is her 5th clown party this year. And I go, oh, all kid parties? She goes, no, this is the first kid party. And I was like, what? So I show up and I'm in my clown outfit and this woman right away makes a beeline for me. And she grazes my ass with her hand. Not back, front. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I'm 22. And she said to me, looks right at me, she goes, hey. And I said, yeah. She goes, if I squeeze that flower, will something come out? And I was like, a little bit just came out right now. I'm 22, it doesn't take much for anything to come out, you know? So, it turns out she had a bit of a clown fetish. All party, she's walking by me, grazing my ass, grazing my nuts, making little comments. And I'm like, all I kept thinking to myself is, am I gonna fuck a grown-up dressed like a clown? Because at 22, I still, they were grown-ups to me. I was not, you know, I'm like, I'm a fucking grown-up dressed like a clown, you know? And so she goes, come find me in the party so I can pay you. And I was like, yeah. So, end of the party, I go, I'm ready to get paid. She goes, you follow me upstairs. And I said, okay. So I'm following her upstairs, and she was wearing a skirt, and she lifted up her skirt. Now, I'm gonna tell you something for sure. I have never felt creepier than having a boner in a clown outfit. I was like, I should go directly to jail right fucking now. Do not pass go. And by the way, those pants are not made for boners. Like, you're not hiding anything, you know? And I get up the stairs, and we get into the room, and I start to take the clown stuff off. She goes, no, leave it on. I like it on. And I was like, okay. At 22, I'm not prepared for this kind of freakiness at all. But I'm like, okay. And I start to touch her. She goes, no, I don't want you to touch me. And I was like, well, she goes, I'm just gonna go down on you. I'll go, okay. Here's my problem, guys. I tend to ruin situations because I always go for the laugh. And so the clown before me had been to the first 4 parties. He was just out of town, so I got the call, right? And the reason he got the first 4 parties is because, you know, she was messing around with this dude. But I can't help but try to go for the laugh. So she goes down on me, and right when I orgasmed, I blew my horn. And I just screamed, "That was fun!" Like that, right? I didn't go to the next clown party. I was not invited.
24 day I'm living just to make it through another 24. For having stress, I got me constantly smoking. I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and they're right, I suppose. But you know how the story goes. Another day, another dollar, holla. 7 p.m. once again, I'm breaking up the bud. 145 or 99 with crowd.